Hi, I could have delayed doing this video that's the follow-up to the poem. I could have pulled out materials about the writing process. I could have talked about writing and its purposes, what you write to do, to achieve, to accomplish. You could write to entertain. You could write to inform. I could have done that. I could have waited to do that. And if I were to have talked and waited, I would have talked and waited. I would have waited and talked. I would have put some slides up, and I may do that in the future. But I wanted to share, just using the poem that I wrote, the most important aspect of writing, which is that it's you who has feelings and you want to convey them in words. And of course, you can do so verbally, but you can also learn how to convey your deep, deep feelings in words. So you can convey them verbally. I hope I said that correctly a few minutes ago. You can convey verbally, but you can also take those same emotions, those same feelings that you convey in words, and you can convey them. You can. I think I'm a little mixed up, but that's okay. Words can be the same as spoken words. So it's the heart, it's the feelings, that's the core. It's you. You're at the core of it. You're feeling it, you're thinking it, you're seeing it, you're hearing it, and you're conveying it. You're conveying it in conversation. But you can also convey feelings and beautiful images that you see. You can convey them in words. Confidence in your ability to shift from words that are spoken. I think I got it right now. From words that are spoken to words that are written. There's a formula that I have for it. And that formula is just right. And I don't say JUST WRITE, just right. I say just, JUS, right, RIGHT. And what that means is, however you put those words on that paper, you're getting those words on that paper, is just, and it's right. You're doing it now, and it's right. Just right, just right, just right, just right. Sometimes I've had people who tried to do it and they said, oh, I can't, I don't have anything to say, I don't have anything to say. And I say, just write that. I don't have anything to say. I don't have anything to say. And they laugh and they look at me and I say, no, do it. And they do it. And they write, I don't have anything to say. I don't have anything to say. And then they think, oh, this is silly. And so they say to me, this is silly. I said, well, just write that. I don't have anything to say. I don't have anything to say. This is silly. This is silly. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. Just write it. Just write it. Just write it. And somehow in the process of just writing, whatever it is that comes to your mind, just moving your hand across that paper, conveying those words on that paper, without concern about whether you're spelling, without concern about whether the order of the words is going to make sense, without concerning whether or not you have punctuation or capitalization, whatever. Just write, just write, just write. You're getting it just right, however it comes out on that page. So that's just a fundamental secret or formula that I have used with hundreds of people in writing programs, in classrooms. But I'm going to take my poem and I'm going to take you through that process. So first of all, I had some heavy feelings inside of me because I love the people that I love. And I really want to be there for them. And I identify with their experiences. I don't feel judgment towards them. I don't feel, I don't have preconceived ideas about them. I accept them, um, and I love them. But I recognize that no one is really giving me a license. I haven't been given a license to tell people what I'm feeling about their lives. And I'm concerned they are experiencing something that, how do I know if the words that I say will help? How do I know if the words that I say will be interesting to them, will be meaningful? How do I know they'll be receptive to them? So to try to get those first words down on the paper, I'm glad I have a lot of practice. So the poem that I shared with you in the previous video, and if you haven't seen it, go take a look. I worked on that poem on my phone in text for about an hour and a half, if not two. And the first, I would say, hour was just bringing out my feelings, just saying the things that I wanted to say. Maybe the second hour was looking at what I had written in text and recognizing, maybe I was repeating myself, or maybe there was a better way to say it. And now it was not from the perspective of writing, but from the perspective of communication. Am I saying what I really want to say to them? Am I saying it in a way that they can feel it? Am I saying it in a way that it has power? So I looked at the words, and I looked at the words, and I looked at the words. And then I came back my last time and I started looking at it word by word. Oh, okay, that word, I can take that word out. I can take that line out. That's weakening what I'm saying. I can move that line from here to there. All of that is the writing process. When I have that resistance to writing, that's the pre-writing period. That's the period before I'm able to put the first word on that paper. And this is writing theory. So when people read books, know that the person who wrote that book, they went through that writing process. They had to overcome the resistance that they had in themselves. They might have said, "Oh, I don't have the expertise. I need to go and study before I can convey what I want to convey." Or they might have said, "I'm very opinionated. What I'm saying, maybe I want to do some research before I write, and I want to make sure that whatever I write, I understand that it's really not just me, that I'm writing to an audience. I'm writing to people, and I want to make sure that I'm saying what it is that can serve them where they are." And those are approaches that people use. And a lot of times, a lot of things that could get written don't get written as soon as they could have been. I would have encouraged either one of those people that I just described. The one who went out and did the research, I would say, well, just start writing what you're thinking. Just start writing what you're feeling. Yes, it's your perspective. Yes, you can go and do your research, but just write it. Just put it down. Just jot it down. You can jot it down and list. Just write down the list of things that you know you want to say. Or you can make a web, put what you want to say, an idea in the center of a circle, and draw some lines from it when you think of thoughts and words or ideas that connect with whatever that was that you thought of that was central to something you wanted to say. It was a part of a discussion. Oh, I want to say this part. I want to say that part. I want to tell this. I want to tell that. Whatever it is, make a circle. Put it inside and see what kind of things you come up with it. Oh yes, all right, yes, I want to. In my case, I knew that I wanted to inspire. And so if I was to do inspire, on the outside I would say lots of feelings. I have lots of feelings, so I know that I have something to say. I could put out questions, ask questions. Can you feel the love? I know love. I know power. I can put that on the outside of what it is that I am wanting to inspire. And and then I can create my poem. Can you feel the love? Can you feel the power? And I wanted them to know, I accept you, I love you, and I know my accepting you is going to have a difference. I know that my loving you and my unconditional respect for you, I'm not putting a magnifying glass on you, my loved ones. Hello? I want you to know I have confidence in you. I want you to know that I believe in you. And you are my loved ones too. So if you are having challenges, hey, I'm speaking to you too. Yes, I'm sending out that love. And that love that I'm sending out, it does have power to reach you wherever you are, in whatever circumstance and situation you find yourself in. Because at this moment, as I breathe, I'm connected to you and I'm sending you that love. I did another video and I talked about how we are all connected at the core of who we are. So it's not hard for me to generate the love that you can feel, because that love that I feel is coming from a source and you're connected to that source. And that source connects you and I because it's one essence. Okay, so that's the foundation for the inspiration. The foundation for the inspiration that I wanted to share with my loved ones has spiritual implications. I believe in the power of creation. Queen Mother of the Universe believes in the source. Queen Mother of the Universe believes that we are one. Queen Mother of the Universe believes that love connects us all. And now I'm sharing with you, words can be spoken as I'm speaking them. And I'm sharing with you, words can be written as I just demonstrated. Can you feel the love? Can you feel the power? We'll continue on our journey. Thank you so much for being a part of my life. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to grow and expand and to express the depth of knowledge and awareness that I've gained in 7 decades of living. Bye now. I kept my promise. I did give this video devoted to the first process of the first step, of the writing process. It's called pre-writing. Before you have to think about sentences or paragraphs or what it is that you really want to say, before you even have to draft it, you just write. Just get those words on the page, because you have something important to say, and you can say it verbally and you can say it in written words, because your perspective is unique. You see the world only as you see it, and you are here for a purpose, and we are all open to your input, to your contribution to our perspective. We're all here welcoming you and applauding you as you step forward into your writing self. Bye. Abiwa, Queen Mother of the Universe. Let me read my poem one more time, okay? Can you feel the love? Can you feel the power? Unconditional acceptance, genuine acknowledgement calls forth your inner greatness. Can you feel the release from what's held you captive? Can you feel the freedom to now move forward into unlimited expressions of your gifts and talents? Can you find the courage to empower the good angels within you? Spirit and flesh stand guard to defend your mission. Disperse all the energies that no longer serves your highest purpose. Being accountable and committed instruments of good connect as one. A cluster of souls incarnated into this age, ever ascending into higher conscious vibration of love, creative power, selfless service, resonating in the universe.